Good morning, everyone. Chris here. Hope you all are having a good spring start, at least. It's nice around here. It was cold last week, but this week things are much better. I'm in the family truckster heading to the ToyBox. Just getting here, actually. I'm going to clean this guy up because it is trashed. We're actually going to do quite a bit of stuff around here today because it is springtime and time for spring cleaning. I don't know if all this trash is coming from someone deliberately. It looks like it. I mean, that's pretty neatly piled. But, I mean, this is all of our property, and it is just totally destroyed with garbage. So we're going to come around, we're going to clean up a bunch of this crap. And I took the Challenger out of here the other day, and she kind of had a hard time starting. I think it's just because she sat all winter long without... I did start them once, but I mean, that was maybe a couple months ago. So I want to get all the cars pulled off of the lifts and pull them out, just to let them run for a little bit, get the fluids through and get them up to temperature if I could. Pa's already here, it looks like. He's gonna take the C1 Corvette, I think, home today. But yeah, look at this landscaping stuff. Turned out great. Hey, Pa. Today is kind of the first day of getting things kind of ready for the spring. Exciting stuff. Yeah, I see Pa's already working on the C1, getting the tires pumped up, it looks like. She's looking kind of empty. He took the Hummer out already, put that around back, but I want to start all of these guys up, bring them outside, and let them run for a little bit. Okay, got the Hummer and the C1 outside. I'm going to start bringing down some of these cars, starting with the Taycan. Actually, no, I'm going to start from the left, because I want to get that Taycan on the Charger, because I plan on taking it maybe tomorrow or sometime. This is a beaut. They're all beauts. When we, I guess you can call it, winterize these cars, we always throw a trickle charger on them too. It's just a little magnetic attachment here. That's it. Pretty cool. So I'm bringing them over here, Pa's adjusting the tires. Probably wouldn't hurt to get a second one of those tire inflators for days like this, and we have more than one set of hands. No faults?
I'm not seeing any.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's the one thing about these high-end exotics. You know, you start like McLaren was notorious for it, not starting even though you were headed on a Charger for several months. There'd just be a whole dash of light like a damn Christmas tree.
So what happened to the other side over?
Okay, so far this one's only down like 3 psi, which is normal for a car sitting. Another thing we got to do is update the tabs. The 488 is due. Then I always remove the old sticker just to make it nice. Just like that. It's amazing what these things cost for a car that sees the road maybe 500 miles a year. Never understood that. Meanwhile, cars that, you know, use the roads for 100,000+ miles a year, their tabs are like 30 bucks. Wish they didn't go off the value of the car. Wish they went off the usage of the car, you know what I'm saying? Getting a little inebriated here. Just fumes. Same thing, 30, 29.
Okay. I like this car.
Me too.
I like this car.
Pops get excited. Springtime, baby. This one we just keep inside the car. How easy is that? I hate when I see people, sometimes people like cover up the month with a year sticker. But I hate when I see, you know, like 5 stickers just misplaced and not aligned straight. OCD. I know. Alright. 48 just gonna get some tire inflation. And then she's good to go for the year. Yeah, bring this one around. This one here is one of my favorites. I was just saying the R8's definitely one of my top like 3 in the stable. I always had a soft spot for them, probably because it was one of my first you know, sports cars that it was my first sports car that I purchased. And it is a beaut. What do you think?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so it's 49 front, 48 rear.
Gotcha.
Next I'm gonna bring down the Aston Martin. This one is probably the best sounding one out of the group. I mean, if you like that like high-end exotic sound, you can't really beat like the Hellcat and the Viper as far as like American power sound. But you know, that exotic like high pitched, that one sounds sweet. Same thing with this S65 coupe. These things are sharp as hell. Impact, you need to come out with a way to make these not so damn sharp. Key. See, that's what I'm talking about. I almost hit my head on that. Looking down. Just got a weird little button back here to open up the trunk. Isn't that beautiful? Amazing sounding. Sexual. We got long down. Oh, see Korea.
What up, chat? Check me out Monday through Friday. I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Yeah. We're taking them all out.
Put your car in here. Ouch.
Right. Well, I don't think most people take them off all the time.
It's all right. It's all part of the experience.
Go, Chad.
Kind of a chore. Sure. .911 Turbo S. 911 Turbo is my all-time favorite car. Has been since I was a kid. Turbo S is just that much better. They don't sound the greatest, but they sure do drive nice. Man, that 911's getting me excited. About 2 more weeks for that one to come in. Okay, 2 more. This one's got a remote start. Alright, last one's gonna be the Taycan. This one won't sound very cool starting up, but it is one of the favorites. This one's heavy, so it comes out pretty quick. Not bad. Sure glad we didn't go with that first rate of metal.
The FRP looks so much nicer.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I like this one a lot.
I don't think I fully charged the Taycan at the beginning of winter, but it's like 85% charged. So the little draw that it did have was just security maybe, but this thing held a charge for like 7 months almost. That's cool. All right, just gotta pump up the tires on the ZR1. I'm gonna pull the 911 around, and I'm gonna plug in the Taycan for a little bit. I'm not even sure we use this here yet. Power it on. The pizza's on us. We'll open up that.
Does it give you an indication of charge then when you...
It should. Plug it in. No, yeah, once it turns green, that means it's charging.
Okay, charging current, tells you what it's doing.
20 amps.
Pretty good rate.
So it's gonna take an hour and 9 minutes to fully charge it.
That's what it's, so it's done its diagnostics on.
Yeah.
It's done its heart. That's so cool. I can tell you that.
So it's downloading the software update. This thing should tell you, yeah, see, it'll be ready at 2:44 p.m. is when it'll be done. So 238 miles right now, it's at 87%. So if we charge this thing 100%, which we probably did, it dropped 13% over the winter for like 7 months.
Just to power up the security system.
Probably.
Pretty efficient.
Plus any updates.
I think the guys thought we were kind of nuts to get this, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's all part of the experience.
Actually,
This is kind of sad, seeing this all empty.
I get all excited.
We got air bubbles in this clear bra.
I know, underneath, yeah. Actually, underneath this wing.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that's peeling.
I know.
That does not look.
He'll fix it this spring or summer. Alright guys, so a little update here. I am thinking about selling this thing. I don't want to, I really don't want to, but it would, I'm positive equity in this one. This is what to bring you guys back up to speed. I traded my Cayenne, my 911 Turbo S, my C5 Corvette, and my Ducati for this, just to go from 2 car payments to 1, but more importantly to go from like $300 and some thousand worth of debt to about $64,000 worth of debt. 'Cause I had positive equity in the Ducati. I own that outright, C5 outright, and Cayenne I own I got like 30K equity into that. So, but the 911 Turbo that I traded, I was negative because I traded my GT2 on that I paid way too much, got a decent bid on it, roll it into the Turbo S. So anyway, that's how this thing materialized. So I'm not in love with this car. I really like it, but I'm thinking about, because I have positive equity in this, about 20K, I'm thinking about rolling this into the 911 Turbo S trade here in about 2 weeks. This is a very badass car. I'm only gonna do it if they give me what I want for it. This is a very awesome car. Maybe because it would be one more car payment. I don't know. What do you guys think? I should do it. Keep it, trade it. It's not. Again, I'm not in love with it. I really enjoy it, but it's not like, you know, one of these exotics or anything. Speaking of exotics, we got them all pulled out here. They're getting a little vitamin D action. I'll pull the ZR1 when Slung Dong is done with that. And yeah, then we're gonna start doing some cleanup. We're gonna wash some cars. All set?
All set.
OC Korea, OC Korea. Wash the family truckster. Long Dong's gonna wash his car. Rush is on his way. Probably wash Pa's car too. So I'll pick the camera up once I'm done with all that. Hope you can hear me. It's about 1 o'clock now. Got the wife's car all cleaned up. She was pretty trashed as usual, you know, kids and everything. But it's all good now. We got Long Dong finishing drying his boo. We got Jerry out there. I'm gonna help him here in a bit. Clean up trash. Rush is cleaning up his whip. Taycan should be almost fully charged. I'm gonna start filling up these lifts here. I'm probably gonna move some of the cars around because, you know, some of them we're gonna drive more than others. Like the Viper, I don't think we're gonna drive that as much as we would like the Taycan, for example. And I say that not to like, I mean, I guess kind of to preserve them, but I just don't think we're gonna be using those ones that are no longer, you know, I can replace the Taycan, whatever, I can replace that pretty easily. I can't replace a Viper with such low miles as easily. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put the more rare cars up here. You know, I'm gonna probably put the Viper here, SLS, maybe ZR1, things like, you know, kind of go in that pattern. Yeah, so I'll pick this back up once I'm done. All right, all the cars are back where they belong. I mixed things up a little bit. Dad has the S-Class. The Challenger's at my house. This is TBD on the outcome of what's going to happen to that. Might sell it. Who knows? Long Dong's car is nice and clean. So his rushes, I'll probably come here tomorrow and wash up Pa's car. What do I say, Tunias?
Good wash. Tony's up in here. Not saying good.
All right, well, as always, I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for more videos. See you in the next one. Thanks.